You know, a man can dream. I had a dream, and it was for some free legendary crests. In fact, if you look at this is what we just talked about, and it was a nice dream, if just for a moment, because in-game, if you look at in-game here, it's past the 3 o'clock, and we were all thinking maybe at 3 o'clock, you can click it. Like, you know, it's, okay, first of all, obviously it's a bug because you can't, there's no button. It doesn't say free. Click on it. It does nothing. The translation, if you actually look at the translation, is literally terrible. It's like it's called a fortified keystone, which if you don't know what that is, that's a legendary crest. That's what they call it in China, basically. So this is somehow translated from Chinese to English, and now it's out of the game. It's not in the store. So unfortunately, no 24 legendary crests a month, no 32 pearls a month for free, and no 48 normal gems a month for free. What's hilarious is the comments all call this out basically exactly like, there's no way this is free. Like, you're smoking some serious copium, DM, if you think this is actually free. And I'm sorry, but I actually wanted to have some optimism. I was thinking maybe Blizzard is actually listening. One of the most common requests is a legendary crest every single day. And in fact, if you do look at the comments, like everyone basically doesn't believe this is real, which means if this had actually been real, this would have blown everybody out of the water and would have been surprised, because some of them are like, wow, this would actually be awesome. Some people are saying if they're going to do this, then it's incentive to continue playing. There's a bunch of these comments are saying, someone in here was saying they had a couple friends who quit, etc. But this one right here is right. The fact it says plus 110 value means it's a paid item, because they have the constant memes of plus whatever percent, plus 100 or whatever percent. So this is more than likely, if you look at this is 65% value. It's probably a $10 pack that has 8 pearls and some gems in it, and that's where we're getting the extra, you know, 45% value or whatever it is. So this was a short, light-hearted wish. Now, currently in the game, you can get about 14 to 16 legendary crests a month free to play without stressing too much, without having to, you know, be an immortal and getting every Keons and all that stuff. Like, just pretty standard play. You should be able to be bagging yourself about 14 to 16 legendary crests a month, and maybe a little bit more, actually, if you're willing to go above and beyond. But you need 50 to guarantee yourself a pity. And actually, with the pack that would have been in the game, if they had continued it, what that would have actually meant is you would have had enough pearls a month to get yourself a 5-star gem. So you'd be getting a 5-star gem every month, basically from the pearls from the events, plus the one from the free pack. And then you would also have enough legendary gems, because you would be getting 24 more. You'd be getting 38 legendary crests, basically. A month is free to play, fairly casual, and you could push that to the higher end. So you could more or less get about 2 legendary 5-star gems a month, which I think wouldn't be too bad for free to play, in all honesty. So while more than likely this was just a glitch and a good meme and a late April Fool's joke and all of the jokes that come along with it, legitimately giving people legendary crest every day is a point that I still pretty firmly believe, number one, can be done without impacting monetization too much. Giving people more legendary crests aren't going to bring people from 6,000 to 7,000 residents. They're still going to need to spend money. And giving free-to-play people a reason to log back into the game is still incentivizing them and maybe even helping them to break the ice if they choose to buy a couple extra legendary crests or whatever to finish their 2,000, 3,000 residence wings, whatever it may be. So for me personally, I still think we could actually do this type of thing. Now, do I think they're actually going to do it? I woke up to this and thought, wow, like that's actually amazing. I can't believe they're doing this. And then when I actually clicked it and realized they're not doing it, and then all the comments are like, DM, you're smoking copium. Like, they're absolutely not doing this. And then it came in game, and in game we look, and if you look in game, it's no longer in the shop, and it looks like it's just a translation error and a glitch, which is a huge unfortunate bummer. But I'm not gonna get mad about it, because more than likely, just a translation error. Weekend Gift is a little bit of a sus name, but, you know, it is what it is. So we took the L. I think it was expected to be an L, which is a bummer. But I do believe that legitimately, if that had been a real thing, and it wasn't just, you know, a cow's level of April Fool's joke, I think that would have been really well received, man. I think that would have been really, really well received.